All right, so I'm actually excited to kind of like do my first ever unboxing video. I'm a big fan of Nerf, and I used to play a lot of Overwatch, and I kind of dropped off because teams got a little dramatic, and but I still like to log in from time to time, and I actually wasn't expecting this to arrive yet onto shelves in retail. So I was like, all right, I actually really want to kind of show off this blaster and give you guys my personal feedback. Now, I don't have a chronograph like a lot of the other Nerf reviewers, so I can definitely recommend a couple like Coop 772 and Draco Nerf. I forget what he was, but Draco Hunter or something. Yeah, both of those guys I like to watch for Nerf reviews, but this time I personally really want to show you guys like my personal experience with this blaster. So let's go ahead and I'll show you off the box. So you can see it is actually kind of big. It's actually fit for an adult's hand. It's actually a little bigger than expected. And I'll give you guys a size comparison later down the road in the video with other Nerf blasters, and so you guys can see how big it is. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this is actually really nice packaging. So inside you get one Nerf blaster, one Rivals Nerf blaster, and three relatively pretty exclusive green Nerf Rivals darts. I don't know if any other series uses green. I know the Star Wars ones use red, and the regular Nerf Rivals usually use yellow, or if you're doing teams, it's like a half yellow blue, half yellow red. All right. So inside we got, it looks like a booklet of basically what to expect from this guy. So let's take a look. All right, let's take it out. Alright, it just pops right out. There's no plastic or anything holding it down like a lot of Nerf packaging. Alright, so it's pretty nice, pretty big actually. So definitely a little bigger than I guess like a young adult, like small stature girl would carry. Alright, but we'll see. Alright, there you have it. So the blaster is about, in total length, about just over a foot, looks like. So, pretty big. I mean, barely over. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do a size comparison here. Actually, just a foot. Right on the dot. All right. Well, it's a foot-long pistol. All right. So let's see how this works. All right. So according to the instructions, looks like this safety on this side is fake, but this safety, which is the lock and unlock, is actually real. So basically, when it's down, it means it's locked. Can't do much with it. When it's up top, that means it is unlocked and ready to be primed. So all you need to do is pull, and it opens up this chamber right here. So this can only fit a maximum of 3 rounds, compared to the Rival Chronos can fit, I think, what, 5 in there? Or 6. I actually don't own a Chronos myself, although I told my friends it should be fun. All right, so it just drops right in. Once you have it, go put it back in, and then you are ready to fire. I'm not going to fire in here because I have a bad feeling it's going to get lost. you don't see it, but this room here is kind of cluttered, but we'll definitely do a little bit of a fire test here. But as I said before, I don't own a chronograph, so I cannot tell you how well this performs. But for the most part, when Nerf does a lot of these collaborations, like with Star Wars, or I guess they also are doing that Fortnite one, and other places, they generally don't perform as well as some of their like mainline N-Strike or Elite counterparts or regular rivals. Alright, because I do actually own a Hera, and it's running on lithium-ion battery pack, and it can hit about 100 feet per second, almost. And this one, we'll see what happens coming up. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a size comparison real fast. So, as you can see, as I kind of like explained, it feels like this might be a little bigger than I expected, but you know what? I could be wrong. So a good place to start would be actually a classic Nerf blaster, the old reliable Fire Strike. So as you can see, it is relatively pretty small, but relatively pretty comfortable for both child and regular hands. All right. As you can see, it is definitely 2.5 times the mass compared to the Fire Strike. Alright, so next. Another one to compare is actually now we're overcompensating, is the Rival Hera. Alright, as you can see, so it's about, I guess you could say 1/3 the mass, or I guess to say like almost just half the mass of the Hera. Now the Hera is definitely a lot thicker, of course, because it's got the 2 flywheels built into this area right here. All right. Now this is spring action loaded, so it doesn't require like a massive battery pack on the back. All right. But to give you guys a better comparison, let's go ahead and zoom out. To give you guys a better size comparison, I'll go ahead and raise the camera a bit. As you can see, this is how big they kind of are compared, side by side. All right. I was thinking of bringing up the Star Wars Stormtrooper rifle comparison, but really, we don't need to go that far for this thing, just because this is a pistol. Although I do plan on buying the Reaper, the Reaper dual shotguns. Those retail for about $130 at GameStop, and they are available right now. Alright, unfortunately, you know, it's holiday season. I already did all my holiday shopping, so therefore, not in the budget to get those yet. Alright, let's do actually a fun fire test, shall we? All right. I mean, overall, it fires just as I expected. Definitely, of course, you know, my aim. I'm not aiming down the sight. Basically, I'm just trying to get the. I was trying to get the gun in just so that you can see, without me blocking the way and obstructing your view on how it fires. I mean, overall, you know, pretty standard. It behaves just like, you know, the Desolators, basically anything that does like a back primer, spring-loaded blaster. So overall, not too bad. Well, actually, one extra bonus item. So let me show you. This is the micro-shot version of it. It's kind of like those little Jolt, reskins. They have like one for the N-Strikes, one for like I think the Modulus, the Zombie Link, and you know, the standard stuff. They actually have other ones. So there's a Tracer, a Torbjorn, and a D.va one. I'm surprised they actually didn't do a Mercy one because she carries a pistol, and I feel like they should definitely make like not like a light pistol, but maybe another Jolt reskin, the microshots. So I actually want to show you guys really quick just to compare how large they are. And this is actually perfect. This actually does not shoot rival. This shoots actually regular darts. All right, this one I don't think I can do proper take out. So let's see here. Alright, so the little microshot comes with 2 darts, and unfortunately this is not a chain, it's just a simple plastic molded piece. Alright, but you can definitely see a lot tinier, but I don't know why. I actually like the color scheme of this one over this one, but well, let's go with it. So, alright, so this one, just like the Jolts, you just pull down, prime it, put the thing in there, and you shoot. Pretty fun. Leave it in. You can put it in your pocket, or actually, I think you can probably hook a keychain up to here so that it'll just be like a giant keychain blaster. And it's got the orange tip, the pink colors, so I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem hanging from your belt. But of course, in today's day and age, you never know. But overall, this fires just like any Jolt. Yep. All right. All right. Well, that does it actually for the 2 items I just bought today. The Nerf Rivals D.va Pistol Blaster and the Nerf Microshot D.va Edition. All right. Well, I hope I'm not like a professional reviewer, but this is just my personal experience, just literally unboxing from the floor. Overall, I love the quality of them, and I do like these little Hasbro collaborations. Just on the downside, of course, willing to pay that extra 50% for the name. So this right here retails for about $30 at GameStop, and this one retails about $10 at GameStop. All right. So if you buy them individually, they're not going to break the bank, but of course you're not buying performance, you're buying for the collectability in the name. All right. Well, I hope this helps you guys make a decision on if you want to buy it or not, or if you just wanted to see it, kind of like a very raw review. All right. Well, we'll see once people start putting these up to the chronograph that you guys can find other people that can do a little better job than I can. But all right, you guys have a great day, and enjoy the rest of the holidays, and take care.
Nerf this.